Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. You know what that means? That means a new episode of Dear Chiquis. And if you're new to my podcast, this podcast is about me answering questions, random questions that people ask me and I haven't even heard. I listen to them when you guys listen to them and I give them my best advice. So let's get it started. All right, you guys ready? Okay. Our first question comes from Alec.
Hola, Chiquis. First, I wanted to start off and let you know that I'm a huge fan of your podcast. I think this is such a great platform in which you can interact with your fans and we can kind of get to know you on a more intimate level. And of course, I've been a huge fan of your moms and your brothers and your sisters for many, many years now. So congratulations on your recent wedding and your mom's star. And I'm just so excited to see that you guys are thriving right now. So really, congratulations y muchas bendiciones a todos ustedes. But I had two questions for you. I hope it's okay if I get a 2-for-1. But in the show, your mom drove a gray Mercedes, and I was wondering what you guys ended up doing with the car. It looks like it was a car that she predominantly drove throughout the show. And then also in the show, you guys had a dog named Dirty. And I was wondering, it's been many years now, so I'm maybe he's passed on now. But I was just wondering what happened to the dog after the show ended.
Oh, Alec, I love your question. See, guys, this podcast, you can ask me literally anything about my personal life, my reality shows, your personal life. This is what I love about it. And I love these two questions. First of all, that's so crazy and so random, but I love it. This is why I love Dear Chiquis. Okay, so my mom's Mercedes, I kept it. I was paying the insurance on it. The maintenance was crazy on that vehicle. I was just, keeping it up, waiting for Johnny to be old enough to drive. But then it just got a little too unnecessarily expensive. And we decided to sell it. And that's what we did with it. With the Mercedes. I did try to keep it. I really did because my mom loved that car. But then the tires would mess up all the time because she had a low profile on them. It was just a lot. And yes, so that's what happened with the Mercedes. Now, Dirty, you have me thinking, Dirty the pit bull. My mom didn't like dogs, but she would just rub him with her foot. It's crazy. She didn't like him, but she would rub him with her foot. It was the cutest thing. But I don't know what happened to Dirty. It's a very good question. I have to ask Mikey. I can't believe I don't know. I don't know if he passed away. I don't think he did. I think he ran away, if I'm not mistaken, with another dog when we lived in Encino before we sold the house. I'm pretty sure he ran away. He ran away with Carnal, the other little chihuahua that Johnny had. I'm going to get back to you on that because I think that's what happened and I want to confirm. But can you ask Johnny about that actually? All right, hold on. Let's see. Actually, it'd be funny if I call him and then it's on here. Let's see. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. Alec, I'm calling Johnny right now. Okay, so you could hear. John.
Yes.
You are on live television. Okay, so don't say anything crazy. Okay, I have a question. Do you remember what happened to Dirty, the dog?
What was it? Okay, so I believe him and a German Shepherd that we had named Busy at the time.
Uh-huh.
They went missing around November of 2013. And then we posted them that they were missing and they were found at a shelter by some fans that I believe they used like photos from our social media at the time.
Oh shit, yes, uh-huh.
And they claimed them.
Oh my God, Johnny, you have the most beautiful memory, Papa. Oh my God. He said, you guys, I told you 2013, he remembers everything. Okay, so I thought he had ran away with Carnal, but no, Carnal we think he was stolen or something, right?
It appeared he was missing, but then I think he might have been taken low-key, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Okay, so that happened to Dirty because there was here on the podcast or someone that was asking about Dirty and what happened to him. So I knew you were the perfect person to ask. Thank you, John.
Yeah,
All right.
I know all the family lore.
Yes, you do. I love you. I love you. Bye. Well, there you have it, Alec. That's what happened to Dirty and Busy. I forgot about that dog. Oh my gosh, guys. I need to drink something for my brain. I have selective memory. Okay, Alec, there you go. Okay, next question comes from an anonymous listener. All right, let's see.
Hi, Chiquis. I just want to start off by saying I love you so much. You're such an inspiration. I love our podcast. I never skip an episode. I just want to ask if you have any advice for me, anything at all to help me. I'm struggling mentally right now. I deal with a lot of anxiety. A big part of that is my sister. My relationship with my sister, it's very difficult, hard on me. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm the older sister when I'm not. You know, she's an addict, in and out of jail. She's currently incarcerated right now. You know, our mom raises her kids. And recently, I never thought in a million years she would do this to me, but when she has been getting in trouble with the law, she gives my name, my date of birth, and it's been such a problem for me. I'd had to press charges on her. You know, I never thought I would have do that, but this is already the second time. I just hope you can give me some advice. I love you so much. Thank you, Chiquis.
Oh my goodness. This hurts my heart because, you know, I'm very close to my sisters and I can't even imagine. But it's something I talk about on the podcast a lot, guys, that if someone is causing you anxiety and more bad in your life than good, as much as it hurts, sometimes it's best to love those people from afar. And I'm not saying you should do this, okay? But if things don't get better, I think it might be a good idea. It's just a little consejito, a little advice for you to get a restraining order. I know that might sound crazy because it's your sister and you love her, but it sounds like this is really, really affecting your life and it's causing a lot of discomfort and anxiety. And anxiety is worry at the end of the day of you thinking of maybe something that can happen or she can do or something can happen to her. So it's causing you a lot of disruption in your life. And I think it's definitely something to think about. I mean, right now she's incarcerated and hopefully while she's in there, she can really come to terms with being a better person and you know, making amends with people, especially with you, because her using your name and stuff like that is just not cool. And I know that this is weighing heavy on you, but I think you can be there for your sister and love your sister through her kids if she doesn't get better. I'm going to send you a big hug. I don't know your name, but I'm going to send you a big, 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 big hug because I this one got me stuck because it's like it's a sister and I'm like, oh, I can't even imagine. But I'm a firm believer in loving people from afar if need be. So maybe this is that situation. I don't know. But I really, really hope things get better. I really hope. Let's pray for her that she just comes to her senses and becomes a better person for herself and for her family. Okay, so our next question comes from Stella Bell, I believe. Stella Bell, let's see.
Hey Chiquis, it's one of your boss bees. I just want to say your Diamante album is so beautiful and powerful. I also went to see you in concert con El Toxi, and girl, when you called me a sexy girl and winked at me, I totally lost it. Like, wow, that's going to be a core memory. Anyways, I have seen you rock all these custom clothing and accessories. And my question to you is, are you planning to come out with any Boss Bee merch anytime soon? Okay, love you. Bye.
Stella Bell, I like your name, first of all. Thank you for being a boss bee. I love that. And thank you for going to see me. I'm not going to lie and tell you that I remember. And I do that. I mean, but you were the special one that night. Okay. And I meant it. See, I did it again. But thank you. Thank you so much for your support, for your love. And I don't necessarily have plans to bring out new Boss Bee merch. I have like the Chiquis merch and I have the Boss Bee wear stuff that I'm going to hopefully start pushing out, which is kind of like sweatpants and hoodies. And they're really, really cute towards the end of the year. So I'll keep you updated on that. But that's a good idea. Maybe I should come out with like some Boss Bee stuff. Like be proud and be brave and all that stuff that I used to do a long time ago. So that's a good idea. You just gave me a little light bulb. So thank you so much. And thank you for your question. And yeah, I'll see you at my next concert, hopefully. So our last question comes from Emily. Okay, let's see.
Hey Chiquis, so my question is, what is something that inspires you and motivates you in your everyday life? And also, I am curious to know what your favorite color is. And you're my inspiration. I love you so much. I admire you so much, everything you do. I feel like you have such a strong mindset, and I admire that. And I had a dream about you that we met and took a selfie, on manifesting that someday. But yeah, it was so fun. I woke up from the dream really excited, and I love your reality TV show, Chiquis Sin Filtro. I'm such a fan.
Oh, Emily, you melted my heart. I really hope that your dream comes true. I'm going to pray and manifest it right now that I see you somewhere, that we bump into each other and we take a cute little selfie together, kissy faces. Okay, so your questions. Okay, what inspires me and keeps me motivated on a daily basis, especially when times get hard? Like literally 4 days ago, I had a meltdown. I have them too, guys. I have days where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything. I just need to sit my ass down. And I did that and I cried and it made me feel better. But what keeps me motivated really, 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 and this is perfect time for this question, is thinking of my mission in life, thinking of what I want to leave here. And I know that when you're meant to do something great, which we all are, things don't come easy. Life goes like this. It's an emotional roller coaster. There's highs and there's downs and lows and all that stuff and sideways and the whole thing. And I've learned to understand that and know that we are evolving creatures and we're constantly changing and things are constantly changing. It's just part of life. But that's what keeps me motivated. People like you guys that love me and don't even know me on a personal level, like that keeps me inspired. You inspire me. And just knowing that I have a purpose on this earth and I have to keep going no matter what. I can't give up. Giving up is not an option. I can have a little break, but I can't give up. And I give myself that grace and I just allow myself to feel my feelings. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm feeling today. I'm not going to let it roll over till tomorrow. And I constantly do that because we all go through it. So that's what keeps me motivated and inspired. And my favorite color, my favorite core color is red. Always passion, love, courage. That's what that's why I love red. And then every year I have a new favorite color. So it's always red. And then this year is a baby blue, a baby powdery, kind of a little bit of purple in it. I don't know what color that is, but it's blue, baby blue. So yeah, those are my favorite colors. Thank you so much for your questions. I appreciate it. And thank you for loving me. I love you guys back. Thank you all. Alec, the anonymous listener, wishing you the very best. Stella Bell, my boss B, and Emily, thank you guys so much. And if you have a question, if you are here, brand new listener, it could be about anything, love, finances, personal life, my personal life, anything. I will absolutely answer it and do my very best to give you the best advice ever. Okay, like a big sister or a friend, Leave it at speakpipe.com/Chiquis and Chill podcast. Hasta la próxima. This is Dear Chiquis. This is a production of iHeartRadio and My Cultura Podcast Network. Follow us on Instagram at My Cultura Podcasts and follow me, Chiquis, that's CHIQUIS. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your favorite shows.